Doctor Who Season 2 Episode 2 just finished. The episode's name is Lux, and wow. Hey guys, it's me Renziie back with another video, and today we are reacting to Season 2, Episode 2, aka Season 15, Episode 2 of Doctor Who. I'm still in Morocco, hence we don't have no cool Doctor Who background, but I got Doctor Who trousers on to show that I'm a real fan. I was a fan of the Robot Revolution. We're now going to watch Lux. I'm hoping we continue on an upwards trajectory. And yeah, as of next week though, my reactions will be back in my room with the Doctor Who wallpaper, so you know I do genuinely like Doctor Who and I'm not just some poser. Let's watch the show. 75 miles away. I thought that was Barry Keegan. This dude looks like he could be a doctor. Reminds me of Cuphead. Yeah. Full moon.
Because I'm more interested in moonlight.
Hey. Oh.
I see.
This one's kind of silly, isn't it?
What do you say?
Hey. Oh.
I'm looking at you with the glasses. What did you say?
Ooh. Me?
Not me.
Get ready. Cause here.
Hey. Oh my gosh.
Run! Why is there no survival instinct?
Isn't it? They all just sat there. I'll be out of that cinema in 2.5 seconds. Russell T Davis. It's gonna be a good episode.
And the one place the TARDIS cannot reach is May the 24th.
Getting a lot of parallels. It's been like Amy Rory, June 26th.
This is the fun bit, honey.
Ooh, yeah.
When did segregation end?
Asking the important questions.
Yeah.
Where'd my thing? At 4 a.m. We got dressed up for no one to see. 1952, that might be wise.
I just clocked.
Yeah.
He looked at his skin and said, yeah, it's good no one can see us.
Is it done?
Yeah, that is a direct line back to 2025.
What, they're gonna
I want
stay?
you to land.
Then we better go. Is that right?
Yeah.
We can go now.
I'll talk to anyone about that boy of mine. If you'll bend the rules.
What, because they're dark?
1952 Miami. The diner is segregated, no blacks, which includes you. And I will try to find your son.
See, no empty promises. He said try. He didn't say I will. He's learned his lesson. Uh-oh. He tried to warn you.
Mr. Pike, can we have a word?
Uh-oh. Hey. That's what it sounds like in the Peck'n'Plex. Rats. Hey. Oh.
I'm Mr. Ray.
Oh.
Take a good gander, folks. Ain't got no surprises.
Do you exist?
I wish I knew. All along.
15 people went missing. They
Uh-oh.
vanished.
Don't make me laugh.
Popular. The giggle.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, now you're running.
That's what I'm talking about. Big payoffs, season to season.
Reggie, babes, please. You haven't got long.
Babes, that's the Doctor's catchphrase. That's what Russell T Davis says.
Darn it, I was so big when I arrived. I should never have learned perspective.
What do you say?
Let me in.
Oh,
Here I choose you 10.
he made it up.
Hey!
I'm a two-dimensional character. You can't expect backstory.
I know how the ghost.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Animated.
Their voices changed.
And the last of the Time Lords.
There we go. There's the iconic line.
I'm scared too.
Whoa. Breaking the full form. They did it. They said, what is
Raise
these
your hands where I can
coloured
see you.
folk
Both of
doing
you.
here?
I don't know how things are done in the Caribbean, but they're different here.
I'm not Caribbean.
Try harder.
Oh. Where are they? Yeah, where are they? They're watching Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So jealous.
What's your favorite adventure?
Blink. Definitely blink.
That's a good one.
So annoying. Lots of people say that.
We're the sort of characters who don't have surnames.
Oh.
Have we got any second? Oh my goodness.
You met them for 5 minutes.
So it sets us free.
What burns us to death?
Hey, Doctor and his ultimatums. It could work or we die. This dude's creepy, man.
Get him, girls!
Oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
you're just gonna stand there. Look at me.
Hey, let's give a very maestro with the music notes. Uh-oh. Belinda, move faster, man. Oh my god. Oh, this is so scary, man. His teeth, man.
He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah,
To move his eye.
he's got nothing to live for. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at him.
He's alive already though.
Damn.
Amen.
There they are. There we go, they've built their bond. Mrs. Flood. Mrs. Flood, who are you?
Limited run only.
Hey.
I've just realised, May 24th, it all comes to an end. First episode was April 12th, second episode April 19th, third episode April 26th, fourth episode May 3rd, fifth episode May 10th, sixth episode May 17th, seventh episode May 24th. But there's 8 episodes in the series. Are we getting another 2-part? Well, I haven't looked at the episode titles, I'll be perfectly honest. But something big's gonna happen on May 24th, which is very evil of them to do because that's also the day of Comic-Con. So I assume a lot of Whovians, such as myself, will not be at home ready to watch. We'll be at MCM London Comic-Con at the XL. Why have they done that? Anyways, let's get into a review. I, for one, really enjoyed the episode. So from the trailers and everything, we obviously know this episode is about Lux, an animation that comes to life who is obviously evil. And then we see the Doctor and Belinda get turned into animation. So obviously we know it's going to be fun, which it definitely was. It's going to be a little bit scary because this dude, he's got, you know when someone's a bit funny but they're creepy, not funny haha, funny weird. That's what Lux is. And we have, of course, a lot of breaking of the fourth wall because cartoons to real life to cartoons, talking to us, talking to you, it's all a big fun timey-wimey wibbly wobbly thing. Obviously with a storyline that goes back to 1952 with 2 people who are not white but expecting some talk of segregation, which the show ticks off very well. It's addressed, it's not like, because I think it's weird otherwise, like yes, it's not a story about race, but how can you go to 1952 and race is not brought up? So that is done really well. I laughed, I was scared. What else? Lux keeps saying, don't make me laugh. Me, I was thinking of Wicked because, you know, the song Popular. He wasn't going to break out into song. Obviously, he says, don't make me laugh, don't make me laugh. And then he laughs. And then, I don't know why I didn't piece together what this laugh would be, where this laugh would come from, but I'm hooked because what I was thinking about this season, I wanted it to be linked. I wanted stuff to come over from season 1 and it'd be one big overarching story like that. And it seems like that's what we have because he laughed and we heard the ha 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 ha. I can't even do it. Ha 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 ha. Was that it? I think that was partially right. Good. But yes, we had the giggle. The moment this man giggled, I said, oh my gosh, the gods are back. What I think we might get for the rest of this series, this is my personal opinion, we might get a few more gods. I don't know if we've got a giggle, there could be a lot more. We got Maestro last season, we got the Toy Maker last season, we got Sutek last season, so, and now we've got Lux. And I feel like if we got 3 last season, we should get 3 this season. That's what I'm hoping for. But yes, I think the reveal of Lux being a god, with the Harbinger breaking off on the, what is it called? The theatre. You know the thing where the titles of the movies are, that I think that was brilliantly done. I'm very excited, as you can see. Like, I feel like this season of Doctor Who, I did like the first season, but I feel like the first season of a Doctor is slowly getting into them, but now Shruti's bam, full into it. And Belinda is great. I love Belinda. I love her character because she's not straight away like, oh my gosh, yeah, let's go. She's like, no, take me home. Belinda as a companion, love her. Belinda, you're great. What else? Lux as one of the gods. Brilliant again. I think the whole story flowed very well. I think the climax, the way it ended, very well. It didn't feel rushed. Like, I felt like I was there watching it and I was like, yes, Lux, 10 out of 10. What else? Mrs. Flood, who are you? Tell me. I just want to know because you're everywhere. You're literally everywhere. Like, before it was like, okay, you're everywhere because, you know, you're a neighbor. It makes a bit more sense, you know, you're You're right next door. But here, you're popping up in all the places you shouldn't be. First, you are right next door to Belinda. That don't make sense because you're Ruby's neighbour. Secondly, what are you doing in 1952? I don't know. We need an explanation. Mrs. Flood, this woman, I don't think we'll get the same. She could be one of the gods, but that seems too easy because that's what we got with Susan Twist. And if you do it again, wait, no, is Susan? Oh yeah, yes, okay, just checking. So yeah, that's what we got with Susan Twist. There's always a twist at the end, and then we had that whole storyline. With Mrs. Flood, I'm sure they can't do it again, but who is she? Like, Mrs. Flood, who are you? And yeah, I think that's all I've got from this episode. Overall, really enjoyed it. I think it was a very well done episode. Lux was perfectly funny and scary, very cartoon-like, but also terrifying. And you know, you had that cute little saviour story with Mr. Pie. He said, I want to be with my wife. You know what it reminded me of? Monster House. With the old guy and his lady, Constance, and she's now the house sort of thing. That's what it reminded me of, but that's neither here or there. I think that's all. A very chaotic post-reaction from me, post-episode reaction, but that's because whenever I feel like when you watch an episode of Doctor Who, you're excited, you're pumped, you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I really liked the bit where they broke through the fourth wall, found the 3 Whovians watching Doctor Who with the scarf, you had the t-shirts, you had a meat t-shirt, loved it all. And then it was like, oh no, they're just side characters, they don't even have last names. I think all these little details, Russell T Davies, he really thought it through and it really shone through. I, for one, am a big fan of Doctor Who through and through, but this season so far, I'm loving it, and I'm excited for episode 3, which is next week. Oh, wait, sorry. See, look, I forget things as I talk so fast. May 24th, so as Mrs. Flood said at the end, May 24th, like it all comes to an end or whatever. I started thinking, wait a second, May 24th is a real date that's in the future. At first I was thinking, why is Belinda's date May 24th, 2025? 24th of May, episode 7, and that's when we've been told it all comes to an end, and that's the date that Belinda's trying to get back to. So episode 7, what's happening? Something big, it seems. And I reckon, like, it's weird that they didn't do it as the final episode of the season, and I think it's because it'll be something big. So episode 7, we're gonna hold on out. We got 5 weeks to go until it all comes to an end, apparently, and I am stoked because, as I said, like I reckon like higher stakes just means a better episode, and you're like, oh my gosh, like is Belinda, I don't know what's gonna happen. Tell me your thoughts, tell me what you thought of the episode, and if you're excited for next week, because I know